Well, hi, my name is Ismail Ben Abdeljalil. I'm a process engineer at Aitesa and I've been working here for the past 2 years. My job at Aitesa mainly consists from designing heat exchangers and also project management. What I'm here today to talk about is about our process furnaces that we've been designing at Aitesa. A process furnace is a heat exchange equipment where the process fluid that's going through the tubes is heated by the gas combustion coming from the burners on the lower side of the process furnace. There are two very important parts that we need to differentiate in a process furnace. That would be the radiation section that is found in the lower side of the process furnace and the convection section, which is in the upper side. The radiation side that is located in the lower parts of the furnace is the zone where the heat is transferred by radiation through the fire emitted by the burners. On the upper side of the furnace, we found the convection section. The convection section in itself can be divided into main parts. That would be the lower part of the convection section, called the shock zone, which is called that because in that zone there is still a little bit of radiation transference that occurs, and because of that we use smooth tubes to design to protect the equipment. On the upper side of the convection zone, we then use tubes with a bigger superficie of contact, whether that would be by using fins or pythons, to increase the heat transfer ratio that is done on those tubes and improve the overall efficiency of the furnace. There are a multitude of types of furnaces that we can work with here at Aitesa, with the most common one being the vertical cylinder furnaces, but we can also work with the cabin furnaces or the double cabin furnaces, which are all different types of geometrical design that we use to fit the needs of our clients. We have a very diverse list of clients from very different sectors, but mainly in the petrochemical industry and in the refinery industry. However, this different list of clients that we need to meet their requirements for their design has enabled us to work on furnaces of different types of applications. Some of the applications of those furnaces are, for example, crude oil heating furnaces, vacuum heating furnaces, thermal oil heating furnaces, and so on and so forth. We can work internationally with those designs and application as we comply with the international norms like the API 530 and the API 550. There are different types of modifications that can be done when we get an order for a new furnace. Some of those are simply replacing an existing furnace by another one, or it could also be the design of a new furnace for a new unit that doesn't exist currently, which gives us the most freedom in terms of design for our client. But apart from that, we also do work revamping furnaces, which is to be said as modifying the current furnaces to meet the needs of the client, whether that would be by changing the burners located in the lower part of the furnace, or it could also be by replacing the preheater located near the burners to improve the energetical efficiency in the furnaces and also to reduce the emissions of CO2. And with the modification of the burners that I stated previously, we can achieve also a reduction in emissions of NOx. When a client comes to Aitesa seeking a solution regarding their furnace or regarding a new design of a furnace, we have a multitude of solutions that we can propose to them regarding the design, but also regarding the scope of the work. We can work from very simple viability designs that could be required from our client up to turnkey projects. Here at Aitesa, there is a motto that's often said that we are more than engineering. And that's not just a motto. That's an important value for us that shows that the bond that we created with our clients shows the confidence that they have in us and the designs and the quality and the work we do for them.